Alright, welcome back everybody. We're doing another Angler one, and today I'm going to go to Norway. This is the first time I've ever been on there, so a whole new experience. Normally I go on Golden Ridge, and so we're gonna get that cinematic, just trying to get in here and see what happens. I know nothing about this, but just there's not much really to say because find what's here, so let's get after it. Oh, that is I think that's for the rod. I've seen where there's like a rod or something you can get out of this, but I don't know, but there's a boat launch here somewhere. But yeah, we're in multiplayer. I figured, there's no real reason not to be, except for like the little feed, but at least let us know where stuff is. But if you have seen any of my other stuff, you know it ain't nearly as professional as anybody else's, but it really doesn't matter to me what anybody else does. That's what I can do. So but if you're a returning viewer and you want to help me out, just hit the subscribe button. It will help get this channel off the ground, and hopefully can make something of it. But I'm gonna get over this bridge and cast out. I was playing, just on my own there. What do I? There for a little bit, but ended up wishing I was recording because I caught a diamond brook trout, and Big Larry the Legendary. So really wish I was recording that, but can't win them all. So see if just move on, maybe catch it again on when I can actually record. But like I said, just trying Norway out, and we're gonna give it the old college try. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about this map. I've never even seen it, so hopefully we can get something out here. I know there's the only fish like I know this one there's like pike, Arctic char, and I'll have to look at it to make sure I say it right. Like a D or something it's called. But there looks like a pike. And it is. Nice bronze pike for our first fish, and we should let's check the handbook actually. There is ass, bream, Urbid, which is on Golden Ridge, bullhead catfish, Arctic char. I think that's supposed to be like one of the biggest. Grayling, that's what it is. I knew that one. Perch, roach, Atlantic salmon. That'd be fun to try to go after if I knew where he is. Brown trout and Xanders. Not as many fish than Golden Ridge, which kind of makes sense because of it being a DLC. So I'm gonna just fish here for a little bit and see if we can catch anything entertaining. I don't know, we hooked into something. Oh, that looks like it could be. And that's probably only a silver, but it made the line go quarter way around, so that's always No, it's still brown. Actually, smaller. I'm really didn't pay attention to the other one, but all right. So in that case, let's on the Golden Ridge. This is what you use for the muskies, the 2 hook for swim bait to try to get golden diamond. But if we're catching nothing but browns and they're that small, or not browns, bronze. Well, let's see. Alright, well, it's not looking like much has happened here. I'm gonna throw a spoon. Maybe a cast was a 5 and then maybe a cast was a 3 because see what's going on here because I don't know what any of these fish really the hook size for any of them for just kind of see what's in the water here, but I know if you go on, there's multiple discords, you know, the official one, multiple YouTubers have ones that do this content that people will already have everything mapped out there, so just I haven't had anything. Oh, there's something. Might be another pike, the way it's acting. Muscle him in. Oh, nope, it's just an ass. Awesome, so there's our first new fish. Gonna do let's do one more cast here and then we'll try and maybe find something else because don't want to spend the whole video in this particular spot since we've never been here. So we shall just throw out one more time. See what. There we go. Well, that's at least got more than a quarter of our bar there. So apparently, silver asp is 5 hooks. With that information, what you will, but is that another one? No, it's a salmon. Yeah, 11 pounds. Them things. They might be the biggest thing on this map. I'm not sure. Again, I don't do a whole lot of research for this, especially if I want to go in blind. So, just gonna run around and I'm gonna try. Let's look at the map here. No, I don't want to set waypoint. A lot of, mainly like one single body of water. Could be good, could be bad, depends on your opinions. There you are. Right there. Let's just head up here. See what's going on up there. I probably actually should go get a vehicle. That would be the smartest thing, so I'm not running for 3 hours. But we will see what we get into. Alright, we finally get up to where we were marked on the map there. This is a pretty little deep hole there. 40 feet, that's... We're just gonna see. It says Arctic char and something else in this lake, so... Grayling, that's what it was. Then, just cast out our spoon here, and I already got a nice hit, so... Bump that up there so we can get them in quicker. No use to waste time when you don't have to. And there's our first char. I'm gonna fish here for a little bit and see what we can come up with. Once, at the end of the video, I'll give my opinion on this map, which I don't want to make an opinion after, a handful of minutes on it, because that's just not fair to the map, but give a nice, ooh, that's something big. We'll give first impression, then and maybe eventually I'll work out a better opinion of it, but the thing has some size to it. It's 60% on this reel, and I can. Oh well, there you go. I'd say that's a pretty good one if it's a gold char there. Do they have? Hold on, wait a minute. No, they do. I did not know that they have different tokens for the map, because I assume all the tokens would go. It'd just be a count thing, so we might need to check the shop and see if there's anything special in there for non-tokens, or if it's just, because if there's bigger gear here for like just level bonuses, that would be interesting for being able to easily catch the other stuff on the other map. So a little bit of work together deal. We ain't worried about what's in the shop right now, we're worried about what's in the water, so gonna continue on and hopefully catch. That's another char, looks like. Yep. Then we're gonna fish here for a little bit and then maybe move on to the next lake and just keep pinning some different spots and getting a feel for this new map, and who knows, maybe it'll grow on me or it push me away, I don't know yet, so we'll keep it going. Another, if that's a char, I don't know what it would be, because we don't have very many cots, so it could be a silver. And it is. That's one thing about if you catch a gold right off the bat, I feel, is kind of puts your expectations a little higher than what it should be, so. And yeah, that's just my opinion, so. I mean, I'll always take a gold, but. Yep. This spot seems like it's. I hadn't even checked on the XP and prices there. I'll have to look next fish to see if it'd be good for grinding up some cash for, these, what I have here. I grinded there, the spot I showed you guys, the dam, pretty much, and just kept hooking to silvers and the gold here and there. Never a diamond though, which, I don't know how the spawns work, if that spot even is able for a diamond, or if it's just, random spawn style, but we will, as you keep playing, we'll figure out eventually, maybe, or they'll keep it like Call of the Wild is, and where no one knows. Well, I guess actually the Hunter Call of the Wild is the franchise now, but uh, and keep that respawns pretty close to the chest, because I don't know anybody that actually knows, you know, for certain. There's a whole bunch of different theories about it, but I don't really focus on them. Honestly, I just go and have some fun with it. Whenever I think sometimes when YouTubers start playing games, or you know, they play games and they make videos and start being successful, they worry about, how would this look in a video, and it's like, when you're not doing something you enjoy, like if you're playing a game just because it's popular and you're not enjoying it, people will tell. Like, I can tell well before I started this channel somebody was just not enjoying the game. And it's like, I understand, especially the full-time YouTubers are trying to, live, but once you build up a base, you can make a little bit more fun choices there. And, every once in a while, if you have to make a video to make ends meet, that's fine. It's more than understandable. It's just like when somebody has to pick up overtime. So, just my opinion on it, but you know what they say about opinions. We will just continue fishing. Nothing looks like it's biting, but it's starting to get late in the server, so we will see what happens. Let me check the time. 18. What do I have actually? Do I have a 6? Go ahead and put that on. Check the handbook. Figure out what was. I just spinner. Do you like this? What about the chars? Here. Yeah, so actually, I think I'll do better with a. Let's try a size 5 spinner. See what that brings us. I guess soon we're just not going to have enough light to really do nothing, and I don't know what fish really will bite on at night, because the other map, Golden Ridge, you can get, it seems like you can go after pike and muskies anytime. Trout seems like more day, but you can get them to hit there, and of course you have lake trout that will hit day or night. So there's fortune to the spinner, appearing to work. Nothing big. There's an eye again. Oh no, again, no. We caught an age or whatever it's called. Yeah, there you go. Always good to catch one of the new fish. Just get in your handbook, and at least then you know where they are. At least I feel like, even if it tells me, it just feels better having the book and be like, that's just a mental thing there for me. But fish for a little bit longer and maybe grab another spot, or depends on the timing of stuff. And if we keep catching fish, that's another odd. Another silver. 56 threads, but again, I don't know if the credits are tied to, because I know your score is the what gear you're using and your XP, but I don't know if like you start catching small things or big stuff, if that affects your credits or not. That's again one thing I don't know, but got nice northern lights there, so at least we can watch them and enjoy. EW does a great job with graphics, just the little things like that. The Northern Lights, something no one's really going to pay too much attention to, but when you notice it, it's just nice. I'm gonna finish reeling this in and possibly try to make it back and check the shop, and then start buying time and try to figure out where I figure there's going to be some catfish, in here. But one thing I will say, it doesn't. I don't know if it's just me, but the map doesn't feel as big, and there seems too much land to, even if you just sprinkle like these little clusters around, it'd give you more opportunity, because there's also only 3 outposts on this map, so I figure the main might be one right in here, and then of course obviously there, because the warden's there, so it gives it away there. But we're gonna fast travel back here and check the shop real quick. Then that's water. That's something I probably almost do in real life. Okay, I'll just run over here real quick and then just run directly into the water. But where is this up here? Check. Nope, just just everything is the same besides yep, just check baits real quick, make sure yep, that's all the same. Yeah, so I guess the only difference would be yes. Apparently that's the funny thing in this, because Bigfoot thing is through that. But see, it keeps all that stuff, but you have to earn. Yeah, see, there's nothing new in the shop. The difference, so honestly, this needs to. I'm sorry, this needs to change. If this is all the same, this right here is telling you basically pick a reserve. If you can't basically have all these the same. Why? Because I have like, I don't know, probably close to 40 golds, 2 diamonds, and a legendary token on the other map. Why would I try to do all the missions here to then have to grind up all these on this map to get the same thing that I could just stay over on Golden Ridge? So that is something that I would say needs to change, because that's just going to make people like me. That kind of takes all the fun out of grinding up. Like the token system, that was interesting way to do it. It was like something out of like an RPG or something where you need certain things to buy, but yeah, that just I just don't like it. It's like I said, why would I put now seeing that? Especially, I won't do any. Honestly, why would I do any missions here? Because it does. The only thing is different is the apparel, and most people in this game is not going to care about the apparel. Especially that special stuff. It's just more bragging rights than anything. Saying, "Oh look, I caught all these fish and uh, did all the missions on this map." But yeah, I'm not. That's not a good thing to do. So we're going to go back to this spot after my little tangent. Back to this spot, and we're going to see if we can do some catfishing. So what does my rod consist of? This is, besides this hook, is the one odd and cheese. This is what I caught Big Larry on. So if you're hunting him, he's this week he's on that bridge down by the dam. That's just a little like inlet of it. He's right there. And all I did was throw it out like this and waited. Once I got in the right spot there and didn't have to wait too long, and he came and grabbed a hold. It was a good fight. Did pumping and having to pull him sideways to gain a foot at a time, but yeah. So we're gonna just sit here and see if I can catch any catfish. I'll give it a handful of minutes. If not, we'll either move or figure out something else to do. So yeah, I'll just sit back and relax. Alright guys, we have fish on here, and it's a very decent one. Oh, it wasn't reeling there for a second for me, but I tried doing some catfishing there for a while, let it sit there, nothing came hit, so I just went back to the bait caster and put a size 3 spoon on, and so this thing could be something, but I know it's needing the pump, so I'm gonna just keep working him in, because as soon as he hit, he didn't move. And it's like, I know they say there's bigger fish on here than the other map, at least for weight, besides the legendaries, which I don't know what size range for them, but is that a salmon? Looks like a Atlantic salmon whenever he stops fighting me, and this is just the irritating part here, whenever they take out just enough to fight you from picking them up, and you sit here Come on, man, he's spraying my feet. And backflips and there it is, but yeah, see, 30 pounds and it's a silver. These things will be fun to fight, because I don't even know what, I think that's gold for a lake trout, so yeah. Them things are definitely something to go for. So far they're some of the funnest to fight there, because once you get to, like I said, this tackle, unless, I know a lot of people got in before the tokens and they went and bought the big stuff, and they just really rip them in whenever you have a line weight of, yeah, almost 99 pounds and max drag of, I don't know what the top reel is anymore, like 60 or more. You can pull them in pretty quick on that, but then you lose that type of fun there. So like, we wasn't really at any risk of losing them, but wasn't really just a cakewalk of pulling them in like the low ones we've been doing there earlier. But I do probably, I don't know, a couple more casts and see what comes in. If nothing comes in, then we'll wrap it up then. And I'll give my first thoughts on this map, which may are on the tangent about the tokens, but try to get more well put together words to explain my. There's something. Oh, that's another one. Probably a silver. Again, light up my reel there on 70%. Oh well. Yeah, he's taking mine though. And yeah, these things, wouldn't say I would recommend fighting them on last tackle, but that'd be a, you'll have a back and forth where he's taken, and then you have to fight him back and try it that way. But I don't expect this to be anything more than just a silver. Weighs, like I said, I caught one, so he could be a gold for all I know. But with them not stripping me like at all, that's what that one spot that he got some line back. But, he was there, 30.6 pounds. So go. Actually, up in my mastery, which I still don't know if that's any, what that means, because never looked into it. Meant to, but there. What's a Xander, ain't it? Yep. There we go. Another new fish. But you would shoot a max level animal. Then you would go and just the first thing you seen you shot just to check your consec, and then you would hope and pray that for some reason it didn't reset you, because there was a lot of bugs in that. So they have, and then it had to be over 950, I believe, to be a diamond in the total score, which it may have felt a little bit too arcadey, but I like when they went to the new scoring system. I know I was part of the group that was extremely excited of, hey, now you just have to use the right ammo and don't shoot in the head. Because that's another thing, you either headshot stuff, shot, if it didn't, I think that was one of the things for a while, and then they stopped that. But then everybody just started shooting them in the spine because that'd be an insta drop, so you could actually get your quick kill. And because I mean, some of them animals, if you didn't shot them, you weren't getting quick kill. There was no way that worked. So unless you're like right on top of them, able to punch your two lungs, and even then you're sitting there just gritting your teeth open. So yeah, the quick kill, uh, point down now. It ain't a huge hassle. Just like all with trolls and you know. So like I said, just gonna do a few more casts and hopefully get something good. And but yeah, I did not honestly expect to have this much fun with this game. Whenever I got, I'm like, it's a good time waster for whenever I have a minute, and yeah, a little better than Fishing Planet, where you have to buy your license for 24 hours. And I mean, it's easy to catch enough fish in that time to get that. It's just annoying to do, and then keeping everything up, maintenance and all, which, like I said, it's fine. That's a great game, but getting this, the mechanics are a little better. There's a lot they can work on, but yeah, I whenever it first came out and had that rocky launch, I didn't get it because there was not many good things being said about it. So I set off it, and then once they announced it went to console and there was a big update with it, I waited and looked at some videos to see. I'm like, once they talked about the token system and all that and all the stuff they changed, I'm like, why not give it a try? And I have put good many hours into this game since I got it, and just a good thing. So if one of these things would bite, I would be much appreciated and be able to end this video on a positive note. And now they're just mocking me. They're jumping out right in front of me. Might move a little bit and try a different area, because I want to end on at least catching a fish. And once you cast out again, you don't get to say you ended on a fish. Give it a couple more, and if not, move on, do the next thing, and whatnot. Alright, we got our last fish on, trying to reel him in. Ain't gonna be nothing special, but something to end on. Then I'll, alright, it's a Xander. Of course, this idiot here, I don't know what the heck he's doing. I'd kind of like to get a screenshot, and there, thank you. There we go. But, yeah, nice little Xander. Thank you for being in the video there, buddy. But, so what are my first impressions of this map? Well, one thing is, of course, that I went over is the tokens. They gotta change that, or if every reserve is going to have its own tokens, at that point you're just going in the shop for the apparel and no one's really going to care too much about that. Two, you got this big lake. No, basically 3 lakes. I don't know how far you can go out here. And then there is way too much land to water ratio. There needs to be said little spots like this to make it where it's like you want to go, oh, what's in the next pond? What's in the next pond? To keep, engaged there, because it's just not going, for me anyway, it's just not going there. But the one thing it does have going for it is, as we've seen, really big fish, really big, really long fight, and that's, if it's a good fight, it's entertaining, and you're not spending, a minute or two just in there. A fish that just keeps coming back and forth, that, if he's, jumping, all that, that's going to be entertaining, but, doing, quick fights, if you're just trying to catch fish, it's great, but, yeah, like I said, final thing is, map could be better, but for what it is, it's, good. It's, like I said, I don't know how much is off a sale. I don't even know what I honestly paid for it. One sale, I think I got the game and this map for around $20. One sale, so for that, it's, well worth the money for the amount of time I put in. But granted, it's only been on one map. But yes, that is my final opinion. And I would like to thank everybody for spending some time with me. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. Please subscribe and help get this channel off the ground. And I will see you next time.